SAGE member Professor John Edmonds has warned that the Omicron variant of the coronavirus is surging in the UK and could produce 60,000 new cases before Christmas. "We're getting large numbers of cases and that will result in a large number of hospitalizations and, unfortunately, it will result in a large number of deaths. I'm pretty sure of that," he told a Royal Society of Medicine briefing. Omicron has been shown so far to spread far more rapidly than previous variants and has significant resistance against currently distributed vaccinations without the application of booster shots. While the first cases of Omicron were identified on the 27th of November in the UK, Professor Edmonds said that genome sequencing suggested the variant had been in the UK since mid-October. An analysis published by SAGE stated that if vaccination is unable to control Omicron, it will be difficult to control case numbers. If Omicron in the UK combines increased transmissibility and immune escape, irrespective of severity, it is highly likely that very stringent measures would be required to control growth and keep R below 1. Delaying any wave of infections in such a scenario would allow more time for vaccines and therapeutics to be modified to combat Omicron. The report speculates that the massive rise in cases from South Africa indicates the new variant has a large advantage over the previously dominant Delta variant. Start now, essential supplement to take over Christmas to reduce gas and bloating. The SAGE report noted that the Gauteng province of South Africa saw a doubling of cases in the span of 3 days, with spillover into adjacent regions. Many of these cases were reinfections, hitting people who had been previously infected or vaccinated. The UK has seen an even faster expansion of cases, doubling between Wednesday and Thursday. Hospital admissions have risen by 3.9% over the last week and deaths by 0.7%. The report goes on to warn that this wave of Omicron will cause a large number of excess deaths. Any wave of significant infection, almost irrespective of immune escape, will spill over into hospitalizations, and ultimately deaths. If initial estimates of transmission advantage and immune escape from South Africa are applicable to the UK population, there is the potential for a very substantial peak of infections much larger than occurred during the winter wave of January 2021. They warn that Omicron's vaccine resistance could increase the risk of hospitalization among vaccinated people. The extent to which Omicron evades current antibodies is not known but is believed to be high. Even if vaccination still confers partial immunity, it might not save people from hospitalization. The report says, if Omicron's immune escape reduces vaccine effectiveness against hospitalization from, say, 96% to 92%, that would effectively double the number of vaccinated individuals who are not protected from hospitalization. These numbers are still speculative but highlight the importance of preventative measures even among vaccinated populations. The advisory group warned that if this surge in cases is allowed to happen, it could overwhelm health and care services. They advocate for reducing the initial number of infections before the problem can balloon to this extent. This will slow the rate of growth and allow for the development of altered vaccines. They conclude, delaying any wave of infections in such a scenario would allow more time for vaccinations and therapeutics to be modified to combat Omicron.